Welcome back to the Divij podcast, episode 89. It's Friday. We got the Dodgy here. She wants some of this Catalina Crunch cereal. I just want to say, if you guys have not had this cereal, this stuff is absolutely fucking incredible. We're not sponsored, but I would love to be in the future. But it's healthy, tastes great, and yeah, bro, cereal.
It was pretty good.
You liked it?
It was pretty good. It tastes healthy too, but it doesn't taste like. Usually, when you say it tastes healthy, it tastes like bland. But it doesn't taste bland. It's really good.
Yeah, it's only got 0 sugar.
0 sugar.
A little bit of carbs, but nothing crazy.
I don't think that zero sugar shit. They got replacements that I think are just worse for you than sugar.
Yeah, you know this. I've always been into like the Splendas and the Stevias and the fucking
shit's so fuck you up,
monk
bro.
fruit. But I think as I've gotten older, I've realized, like, besides just staying physically fit and having abs, like, you got to know what's going on inside your body, bro.
Yeah. I feel
know?
like these artificial sweeteners there's not too much, like, long-term studies on them. Mm-hmm. It's like vaping.
Yeah.
So who knows what happens.
Yeah. I mean, I think we know that it's cancer-causing.
Yeah, carcinogens.
But, I mean, bro, the other thing is, like, you get carcinogens in, like, steaks, too. It's like, what am I supposed to stop eating steak?
If you burn anything, it's carcinogen. Everything is carcinogen.
You know what else is carcinogenic?
Vape? Dude.
It is.
Should I take one? Last time I almost threw up.
I'm going to say this. I don't really have an addictive personality at all. Like, I'm pretty, besides, like, the good things, I feel like I get addicted to, like, working out, eating healthy.
Yeah.
Da-da-da. But this stuff, bro, is
nicotine is addicting, bro.
It's
super addicting.
So bad for me. And this by no means is me promoting using nicotine products, but I love this stuff. And I would honestly do a brand deal if you guys want to.
Let me see this. Is it a 3 milligram?
Yeah, it's a little 3 milligrams.
Okay, I can handle that. I'm not gonna like puke if I do 1 of 3.
Yeah, I went to I was in a different country. I think it was Switzerland or somewhere, and they had 16.
Yeah, I tried that our last pod, and
yeah.
I could last like 5 minutes with that shit, and it made me sick.
Yeah, it was fucking nuts. Okay, so before we get into our stuff, I have a lot of topics, bro. I did a lot of preparation because I feel like our last episode, it was deep, and I was kind of sad that day, and I was like, whatever. But today I'm feeling good, and there's been a lot of shit going on in our world.
For sure.
So, but before we do that, I actually forgot what I was going to say. Let's just run through the topics.
I'm down.
Ngannou Fury. Should we talk about that?
Ngannou Fury.
How do you say his name? Is it
Francis Ngannou?
Ngannou.
Okay. And he was robbed. I think unanimously everyone said he was robbed, except for the boxing purists. They think like, oh, whatever, technical, but he was robbed. All right.
I would agree with that. I think third round he dropped Fury, and then towards the end of the fight, I think it was Fury who threw a nasty elbow.
Cracked him with the elbow.
Cracked his ass.
Yeah. You know what's cool about that, though, or it's not cool, but if it was another boxer, they'd be, like, crying about it, trying to get, like, extra, like, sympathy and stuff. But Ngannou, because he's a UFC fighter, he takes elbows all the time.
He's used to that shit.
Yeah, he just, like, took it and was just like, fuck, man. That was cheap.
Yeah.
And didn't stop, just kept going, which is kind of cool.
But if you're the referee, like, how do you not call that, you know?
I don't know, man. Do you think there's some sort of like obviously there's some sort of like commission? Do you think they're
like incentivized
to like give the boxers a little bit of an edge?
I think about this sometimes, and then I also
because they don't want their sport looking dumb.
Yeah, I have a fundamental issue with, like, for example, criminal cases where there's a jury. It's like you're leaving the power in the jury. It's like whatever, 14 people. I think it's 10 to 14 people, but in boxing it's 3 judges, and then you have the referee. So, and obviously there's human error, and so like the referee could be paid by somebody, some fucking drug lord somewhere to like, or you know what I mean, like to like make a certain decision or not to make a certain decision. So I think there's bias there. And then if you've got 3 judges and you know one of them sneezes while someone does something that's super significant during the match, like he's missing it. And so I don't think that, I just think there's a fundamental issue in the way that the matches are scored.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't think Tyson's gonna accept a rematch. I think he has to. There's gonna be a lot of pressure on the line to do it, but I don't think he wants to, man.
I don't think there's a need to. I noticed that after the fight, there was great sportsmanship. Like, they both dapped each other up, hugged. Yeah. Tyson fucking kissed him on the forehead. Like, they're homie vibes. So it's like, I think a rematch would be cool to watch, but I don't think there needs to be one, you know?
Yeah, what do you think about Ngannou's stock price, man? That shit probably went through the
stock
roof.
Price went up, bro.
Yeah, he probably can charge, I don't know how much now.
Yeah, a lot of money.
Yeah, good for him.
There was a lot of social posts about like all the greats linked up in Saudi. It was like, I saw the Instagram, it was like Mike Tyson, fucking Ngannou, McGregor. I can't say his name. But I was like, damn, it would be dope to have been in that room and just like be around all that greatness, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. My dog is currently severely attacking Christian.
She missed me.
Yeah, she did miss you. Oh, I just realized we don't have camera switching. Fuck. That's fine. Whatever. Should we just let it roll?
Let it roll.
All right. We just had Halloween, guys, and I like the holidays, bro. I feel like this is the time to embrace your friends, embrace your family.
Yeah.
And Halloween is kind of that like starting point of all the like fun that comes in.
What'd you do? Did you go to any parties?
Yes, I did. So I'm sober again.
I saw that.
I went sober because
how many days?
I went 4 days and then I had a glass of champagne yesterday.
Okay. So
we're on day 1 now.
Yeah.
But I was with my mom and I was like, let me just like turn up for a second with her.
But you the thing I have the problem with sobriety is like, it's just like, you don't have to be, it's not black and white. Like, oh, it's just like making a decision to cut down. It's just harm reduction, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to like beat yourself up if you have a glass of wine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're just making an effort to consume less, which is good.
Yeah. And I just drank a lot on Halloween, bro. I had like,
you drank a lot.
6, 7 shots, 4 glasses of wine, fucking.
What'd you do?
Well, we went to a house party in Beverly Hills.
How was that?
It was all right. It was mid.
It was mid?
It was pretty mid.
Kalechi, step it up.
Step it up, dog. Oh, no, it wasn't his. It was someone else's party.
Oh, okay.
But no, it was a good time. But yeah, Halloween. Yeah. And then we got Thanksgiving.
What's the plan for that?
Eat.
I know, but family, are we doing a Friendsgiving?
Friendsgiving. We should do that.
We should do a Friendsgiving, yeah. We can do it, yeah.
You have a giant hair hanging from your face.
Is it from the doggy?
Yeah. There
Is
you
it
go.
off?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Friendsgiving. I'm going to a place where I can't mention, but I'll be going there.
When is that?
I leave on the 15th. Come back on the 20th.
5 days. That should be fun, bro. That should be fun.
For those of you guys listening, you guys have obviously no context as to what me and Christian are talking about, but I'm going somewhere I never thought I'd be going.
I don't think anyone would think that they're going to where you're going.
It's kind of like North Korea, if you think about it.
Yeah, no man's land.
It's no man's land. I can't say what it is, unfortunately, but I'm very excited, and I think this moment is going to, whatever we're doing there, which I can't obviously say, it's going to completely shatter the internet. It's going to be everywhere. It's going to be plastered in your face, and I think this is a really big turning point for Mr. George Janko, obviously, who I'm doing this whole thing with, this escapade.
Speaking of George.
Yeah.
His live show, Thursday.
Yeah. Make sure you guys tune in to the live show, Brea Improv, November 9th. It's going to be really, really fun. It's going to be a mix of comedy. We've got some good openers, and then we're doing a live podcast on stage.
My question is, do I have a ticket?
Yeah.
Do I? Why did Lulu take me off the thing?
You're good, bro.
Oh.
Stop. You're good, bro.
Oh, all right.
Also, I'm going to edit this podcast, so if we have like weird moments, we could just trim the fuck out.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I thought it got canceled. I was like, oh, okay.
No.
Because she like took it off the calendar.
I don't know why she did that.
Yeah.
But no, you're definitely going. You got VIP.
Oh, yeah. I was taking photos. I don't know why I'm forgetting about things, but.
No, let's go. But yeah, pull up to the live show. If you're in the Brea or LA area, come say hi. George's going to be doing a meet and greet with everybody. He's going to be saying what's up to all the fans. And it's just going to be a really fun night, bro. And it's the first one. I think it's going to be a first of many shows that George does over the next decade.
And then everyone's got to put their phones away, lock them up.
Can't bring your phone. We can bring your phone, but if we see you on that,
they're going to take it. They have to take it. Look at this dog. He's putting her ass in my face.
Yeah. So George's live show's coming up November 9th. And what else we got, bro?
Dude, I want to talk. I know this is kind of old news, but it kind of sparked it sparked a thought in my mind. Someone mentioned, it was Kyle from Nelk, was like, oh, Dylan Dennis probably bet on himself to lose the fight. And that's why he fucking sucks so bad.
I don't think you can bet on your... Oh, he probably had other people
do
him.
It, right.
That is so interesting.
Yeah, get an extra little bag on top of it. You know, you're in control at that point. I'm sure he can't admit to anything like that, but...
I'm putting my entire purse on me losing the fight.
Exactly, bro.
So that fool probably doubled his money.
He probably made a shitload of money. He ain't dumb, but...
Interesting.
I know, it was just a thought in my mind.
I wonder... It's an interesting thought, because I almost wonder if that would be like money laundering.
It definitely is. It's definitely illegal as fuck, but how can you prove something like that anyway?
Like whoever did it for him would have had to like give him a suitcase of fucking like a briefcase full of cash.
Just cash. There could be no money trail or anything.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Jeff, our audio engineer, just looked at me all funny, and I don't know what he's. Okay.
Yeah, but it's a real possibility, and I didn't even think that was an option. But then he brought it up, and I was like, oh fuck, maybe this was like, you know, deeper than that. I don't know. It's just food for thought in this whole boxing thing.
I think just to like wrap it, because I'll be honest, I'm pretty exhausted of talking about Mr. Dylan Dennis the Menace, but he got his ass beat. It was disappointing. It was not disappointing, actually. It was, I felt bad for the guy. And,
I feel bad for him.
I think it's over for Mr. Dylan Dennis the Menace.
Dylan Dennis.
You know who's winning, though?
Matthew Perry.
No, Matthew Perry is now deceased, unfortunately. Rest in peace. Did you watch Friends growing up?
Yeah, who didn't?
Me?
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Never seen it.
Bro, why? How could you not have seen it? How many episodes? It ran for like decades. How could you miss it?
I think because it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was the same era as How I Met Your Mother.
And that show was not. No.
Everybody Loves Raymond.
Everybody Loves Raymond, right?
That was a show that I would watch growing up.
Really?
Yeah.
Really. But they said he had like a cardiac arrest in his pool and drowned.
Yeah, that's the word on the street. Is some people say it was suicide. Some people say it was a cardiac arrest, and then he just drowned in his hot tub. Unfortunately,
cardiac arrest. I feel like I don't think it was suicide, man.
Nah. So like I read a bunch of the articles from people that were giving testimonies that were close to him, and they said that he was always very positive.
Yeah.
He never like did anything wrong, and he was just a good person, and it's unfortunate, but yeah, dude, death is a part of life, bro. It's like,
yeah,
it's inevitable.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can depend on happening.
Death and taxes.
Nah, you can get around
taxes if you really want to. Just paid mine though, so you guys can't fucking come for me. IRS. You know, since we have a second here, we're gonna do our brand deal.
Oh, nice.
This is our first. Can we get a round of applause? It's not much, but this is the first time.
Are you able to disclose our brand deal amount?
I'll tell you guys. No, we don't want to do that.
Okay.
Because the price is going up after this. But this is our first paid brand deal. So we want to really say thank you to our sponsor for today, Kajabi. It is one of the... Let's start that over because this is not going to go well. I want to give a big shout out to our sponsor for today, Kajabi. If you guys think about it, one of the biggest challenges as a creator, Christian, as yourself, is making enough to earn a living doing what you love. Not saying you don't make a lot of money. I'm sure you do. But Kajabi makes it easier. It makes it easier than ever to diversify your revenue, build your own brand, and turn your audience into customers. With the disruption of revenue streams from algorithm updates and product changes, if you're a creator and not using Kajabi to diversify your income beyond ad revenue and brand deals, you're leaving money on the table, which you never want to do because you want to make as much money as you possibly can. And let's be honest, earning a living directly from your audience is one of the most sustainable ways for creators to build a business. And you don't need a huge following. I mean, look at us. We have maybe
under 10K. I know you're a little bit over that.
Our views been going up.
Yeah, our views been going up.
The
YouTube views are getting good, so that's good. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys. We appreciate it. But Kajabi is the ultimate all-in-one platform that helps creators and entrepreneurs build successful online businesses by unlocking predictable, recurring revenue. They provide a one-stop shop to turn your skills, passions, and experiences into enriching online courses, exclusive membership sites, thriving communities, subscription podcasts, and more. You don't need a huge audience, like we said, and there are thousands of creators on Kajabi making 6 and 7 figures. It's a lot of money.
Love it. Yeah.
With less than 50,000 followers. So make sure you guys try Kajabi and join the creators and entrepreneurs who have earned over $6 billion right now, thanks to Kajabi and our podcast. They are offering a 30-day free trial to start your own business if you go to kajabi.com/den. That's Kajabi, KAJABI.com/den, DEN. And go check it out. And you should be earning more money doing what you love. So shout out to Kajabi. And now back to the podcast. I got it on my leg because I look at my legs all the time. I don't know why, but every time I look at my leg, I remember Jesus Christ, and that's why I have it. But you know who is taking God to the next level?
Who's taking God to the next level?
Sorry, let me rephrase that.
Yeah.
You know who's like really embracing God right now?
Is it? Let me think. Your mom?
No, JiDion, but you're close.
Oh, JiDion. Yeah, I heard about that.
He's quitting YouTube.
Wait, okay, let's talk about that. Why is he quitting YouTube? He's one of the biggest creators. Why would he quit?
Yeah, so JiDion, as you guys know, is one of the biggest prank or entertainment channels in the world, but he is quitting YouTube. He just posted a video last week that he's going to be stopping with JiDion, and he launched a new channel called JiDion, GIDEON, which means I think it's like to cut down on something.
I know it's a biblical name.
It's a biblical reference. Yeah. It's basically like fighting the devil, essentially.
Oh shit!
And so he's fully just going God on everybody, and he's like,
Do you know what he plans on making content about?
I haven't seen the videos, so I don't know, but I think it's just going to be referencing the Bible and like pulling from different verses and like explaining.
That's really interesting because I would say besides George, he's probably the next major creator to make that big transition in channel. I mean, luckily with George, it was well received by his audience, but I'm curious to see if JiDion's audience will be receptive to that shift. Yeah. Yeah, because that's kind of a big...
It's a bold move.
Big transition going from prankster to something more serious like that. Yeah. You know, I don't know. He's a good creator though. I'm sure he'll find a way to make that entertaining and fun. So yeah, that's cool, man. I wonder if there was a moment that made him want to switch gears like that.
I don't know.
Did something happen, or did he come to realize something, or?
Yeah, so I watched the video that he posted on his main channel, which apparently is his last video that he's ever going to post on that channel, and he said that...
And it's not clickbait.
It's not clickbait. And I looked up the JiDion channel, and it's actually... The views are really bad right now, but it's a real thing. And he talked about how, like, over the last 4 years, obviously his life has changed, and, you know, he felt like he was making content, obviously, to please his fans, and everything he was doing was to revolve around making his fans happy. And so now he wants to kind of change his path and just focus on serving himself and serving God. And I like what he said. He said that content is like a Band-Aid for his fans day to day. So like if you're having a really bad day and you pull up a JiDion video, it might make your day. Right. But at the end of the day, it's almost like just a distraction from whatever pain and stuff you're dealing with. Mm-hmm. And so he wants to do things he wants to promote God and spread the message because he feels like that's not a Band-Aid. That's like an actual cure to all the problems that his fans might have.
Wow. That's really deep. That's cool. That's cool. You know, that's cool that he's thinking about a bigger picture than
yeah. And let's be honest, my boy made a fuck ton of money.
Dude, the thing about JiDion is like he has made his mark and he can do whatever he wants now. So it's cool to see that what he wants to do with his time is really positive and can, you know, really help transform other people's lives in the long term for the long haul, not just like a 10-minute video.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I love to hear that.
Yeah, 100%. I think it's super awesome. And we had a chance to meet him when we went to his house, and just a good guy, bro. And I think whenever you have someone who wants to spread a powerful message like that can really change your life, and they're also really funny and entertaining. Yeah. I feel like that sticks more than, you know, going to church.
Yeah, he's gonna be a good ambassador for the word, you know. Yeah. And I think there's probably like some divine purpose in that. Like he probably believes that he's got the power now to spread the message, and seems like a good use of his time. So yeah, that's cool to hear, man. Yeah, exactly. I know God has been doing some cool shit in your life. Your mom, you just hit me up. Yeah. How was that?
Yeah. So I had a really crazy moment where it was really surreal. I always hate these things because they sound surreal, and I've been like, is this shit? You know, I don't know how to explain it. But basically, I was walking my dog with my dad and my sister, and on the walk, during the walk, I had a weird feeling about something. Like something in my heart was like something's about to happen, and then the dog stopped and like looked up at the sky and just literally stopped on the walk and just looked up. And I told my sister, I was like, this is like a sign for something. Like something's about to happen. Like it's a message. I don't know what the fuck. I had a weird, I got the chills. 10 minutes later, my dad tells us that my mom got on the lung transplant list at UCLA, which is, you know, thank God it's really hard to get on. You have to hit a lot of requirements, whether it's like insurance, weight, you know, there's a lot of moving parts, and it's not easy to get a bilateral lung transplant, which means 2 lungs, right? Because someone's got to unfortunately pass away, and then their lungs have to then be transferred into the transplantee, I guess you would call it. And so, yeah, she's not only on the list, she's also she's on the number 1 spot for her blood type. So the moment that
one pops up, she gets it.
The moment that 2 lungs pop up from one person, she's the first person to get them. And so it's weird because it's bittersweet, because it's the best possible scenario that she could be in right now, which is lung transplant list at UCLA, which is like one of the top lung or pulmonary like medical centers in the world. But then there's the other side of it of like, if her body rejects the lungs or she can't take it, then you never know what could happen, right? There's the uncertainty. And so it's just weird, bro. But I think I'm trying to stay positive.
Yeah, I mean, just got it. That's all you can do, right? It's all you can do. She's in the best possible scenario. Yeah. You're aligned with the big man. So you're in the best possible scenario. So I think like you shouldn't really think about any other outcome besides it's gonna work.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's cool. I'm glad to hear that, man. Love your mom. She cracks me up, bro. She loves to party. It would be she got so much life left in her, man. Like that. Yeah. It would be, you know, I think that it's not her time. So far from it, man. She wants to party. When we went to, what was it, Arizona? Where did we go with your mom? Whoa, no, it was Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Yeah. She was the one trying to get all of us to go do shit. Yes.
And we went to this place in Puerto Rico. It was like the party area.
Yeah, it was the party area, and she wanted to stay out. It was an all night thing, and she wanted to be out all night.
She wanted to come. Yeah.
She wanted to come. She couldn't come because obviously it's like people are partying. It's not safe for her. But yeah, she was trying to go rage till the sun rose.
Yeah, bro. She's she's the best, man. And you only got one mom, you know? Yeah. Yeah. And so yeah, I've been really sticking by her side. We've been watching movies and fucking.
So send us your good vibes, and then we'll transfer it over to her.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. That's cool. I wanna talk about the next topic, man.
Yeah, let's get no more sad shit.
I wanna Yeah, I saw the video of Jack Dorky's
oh my god.
Jack Dorky's security guard.
Yeah.
Dude, that fool was like 10 feet tall, 500 pounds.
Yep.
It wasn't even like a clean punch, but he knocked that motherfucker out.
I felt that punch, bro.
Dude, I don't even know. It looked like it hit his shoulder and it might have put him into another dimension, dude.
Yeah.
I don't even think it hit him in the face, dude. I think it just hit it in the shoulder.
Hit him in the soul, bro.
Yeah. What do you think is going to happen to that fool?
Well, I mean, that's not the first time that security guard has done something like that.
What's the other time?
So he was security for DaBaby.
Really?
Yeah, and there's a video that circulated of him punching a fan that was trying to attack DaBaby. So in that setting, it was appropriate.
Justified.
But in this setting, for those of you guys who don't know what happened, basically Jack Doherty, who's a really great creator, young guy, he was at a party and he was trying to get Corinna Kopf to come on his stream. And the word is, I don't know if this is true, but the word is, she was like, no, I don't want to come on your stream. And then Jack said like, okay, you're a whore. Like he said some like fucked up shit. And then obviously Corinna Kopf's friend, who was a lawyer, was like, yo, like leave us alone, like back off. And apparently Jack's security guard, which I don't know why the fuck he even has security, let's be honest.
Dude, he's a little punk, dude. If you see him,
yeah,
he goes around being super disrespectful to people and like, oh, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? And then these people get mad and then her security pops and he's like, oh, you ain't gonna do shit because you got a fucking 10-foot man that's gonna fucking eat you. Yeah. It's kind of like, I don't like it. It almost, cause he's young. I like him. He makes entertaining content, but like what I don't like about him is he makes content at the expense of other people.
Yeah.
Which is not really cool. I feel like that's just kind of, he's only 19.
Yeah. I think it's an immaturity thing, but he's definitely like spreading just bad energy.
I think he's one of the biggest kit creators.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Him, Fusi,
Fusi.
Neon.
Neon.
So Sneeko. I heard, I want to transition to Neon, dude. Have you seen his little girlfriend? So he's like in love with this girl.
Yeah.
Who's a total like just
OnlyFans
thotty.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, girl. And Aiden popped in, was like, Neon, like you gotta snap out of it, brother. Like this girl is flying dudes out, fucking them, and then going on your stream and publicly saying that you're together, like he's fucking with you.
Yeah.
And you need to like recognize it, and you need to snap. Like I know you're infatuated because you like her, but
yeah.
Man, she's kind of evil, man.
Yeah, I looked at her Instagram. She seems like a
nice girl.
Yeah.
But I think Neon is too simped up over her that he can't see that.
She's bad news, bro.
She's using the platform,
of course,
to grow, which is, it is what it is, man. I think a lot of people do that, but I kind of feel bad for him because it's gonna blow up in his face, and he's gonna have to realize that a bunch of people told you so.
Yeah, but I think if Neon is smart, what he'll do is he'll lock in a deal with her where he gets a percentage of her OnlyFans money.
Yeah, I don't think so. My thing is, I don't think he's got it in him to do it because he likes her. And I think she knows where she stands in his life.
Yeah.
That she'll just be like, oh, what? Like, why would you do that to me? Kind of just like turn it on him, manipulate him a bit.
I mean, bro, let's be honest. Like Neon, funny ass dude.
He's
but
hilarious.
If he wasn't funny, I mean, bro, like he's not getting no pussy. Like,
dude,
I'm sorry. So this is probably exciting for him. He's getting pussy from someone that, or like he's dating a girl that he probably would never get if he wasn't Neon.
Yeah. You know? But
and I love seeing a fellow Indian dude, doing his thing.
Yeah, he's funny though. He's funny as fuck. I love the kid. He's super entertaining.
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious. Absolutely.
Do you think?
Speaking of, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I just want to ask one more thing. Do you think the security guard is gonna get in trouble?
Bro, that dude is a criminal, bro.
He's a criminal?
Yeah, he doesn't...
Like, the thing about it is it's not even he said, she said anymore. It's all on tape. It's all on tape. Like, I think regardless of the situation, I feel like he assaulted a dude.
At minimum, I think it's assault.
He's gonna...
Could it be attempted murder? I don't know, but if that kid fucking hit his head harder, he got up really fast. But let's say he hit his head and he fucking died, I mean, that's a murder right there, bro. It's like it's over for that guy.
That's definitely like second-degree murder for sure.
Yeah. And that guy, there's no way he's like a licensed security guard, bro. Let's be honest. Like, that's a guy that is just like really massive, and he didn't make it to the NBA, so he's like, I bet I'm gonna be fucking security.
Yeah, fucking security.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. If you're a security guard, your job is to protect and to de-escalate situations, not to escalate and destroy
Someone's
skinny
life.
ass lawyers. Yeah, like
Skinny ass lawyers.
just not the move, bro. But speaking of creators, Cenat has been really killing it, bro. He's doing this stream called the 7 Days in Prison stream, which is him with a bunch of celebrities and influencers. He had NLE Choppa, I think Blueface or somebody else in the stream, and they're locked up in a real prison right now.
Yeah.
So, and they're just showing, I guess.
So it's right now. Do you know when it started?
I don't know when it started, and I don't know when it ends, but it seems like they're trying to just get an experience for what it would be like to live in prison for real.
Yeah.
And they're in the orange jumpsuits. Like, they've got it set up pretty legitimately.
Have you actually tuned in on it?
I've tuned in.
What is it? Is it like violent? Are they experiencing what you would normally experience in prison? Are they like they have to like barter?
There's barter stuff. They're locked in cells. They're eating in like this cafeteria area. They are doing like group activities, which
is there any danger in that situation?
No,
with actual criminals.
No. They basically rented out the entire prison, or it was like an empty prison, and it's just them in there. But it got me thinking, like, bro, there's really people who live in a box for their entire life with no windows. Like, it's pretty nuts.
Our prison system is pretty fucked up because we focus on punishing rather than rehabilitating. Yeah. So these people, when you go to prison, you come out worse than you went in. And a lot of these people, they did heinous or bad things, but they made a mistake, man. Like, they made a mistake, and a lot of these people make mistakes when they're young. Yeah. And if they do get out of prison, they don't know anything other than being a predator, because that's how you have to survive in prison. Yeah. So you're just gonna come out and just end up going right back in. Yeah. They need to reform prison and start focusing on rehabilitation and education and stuff like that. Yeah. So fucked up, dude. So fucked up.
And I think, like, at the end of the day, bro, you need to be. I think, like, I was watching a movie. I think it was Ted 2. Great film. Oh, yeah. And Denzel Washington, who plays a lawyer, at the end of the movie, he was like, there's only a few things that classify a human. It's like the ability to love and feel loved, and then also like empathy. And so I think it's like the fundamental needs of human beings are emotions, and prisoners are being treated like objects. Their emotions aren't being worked on. They're not shown any emotion. So when they come out, they've been desensitized, and they don't give a fuck if someone dies or they kill somebody, because they don't have any emotions left. Yeah. So it's like, I agree. I think our prison system needs to be more driven around emotions. And I think someone that's been doing really good for that world is Kim Kardashian, because she's been going to prisons. She's a lawyer now. She's been going to prisons and talking to these people and like digging deep,
that's really cool. Like, cause there's a lot of stigma, like Kim Kardashian is just, she fucked Ray J and became famous. But no, I see her using that platform for good things. Yeah. She knows the power she has, and she honestly is she's a good role model, I think.
Absolutely.
I think she's everything she does at this point is for promoting positivity and trying to better use her platform for good, which I really like. I think she needs to get more credit. She's not just like some fucking dumb bimbo. She's actually, she's actually doing some good shit. And kudos to her, man.
And news just came out, I think it was a day or two ago, that her company Skims, which is the underwear and like women's brand, became the official underwear partner of the NBA, WNBA, and USA basketball.
Really?
She ain't no bimbo, bro.
No, she's not a bimbo. Obviously, she's not a bimbo. Like, but I'm just saying that it's a common thought when you think of why she's famous. Like, people are like, why the fuck is she famous?
Yeah, it's true.
But she's doing some cool shit. Did you see Who's that dude? I don't know if this is relevant or if it even matters, but Kylie Jenner is like making out with some dude.
She's been making out with a lot of dudes.
Yeah, no, it's like she's like public with some dude. I don't have any context, so it might have been a shitty transition.
I think it's the guy from Spider-Man.
No, not Tom Holland. He's with.
Oh, he's with Zendaya. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's with somebody.
Some like some actor.
I forget his name.
Whatever, dude. Like bad transition.
Yeah, but no, I think Kim K is killing it.
Yeah.
And I think Taylor Swift is also killing it because she just became a billionaire.
Dude, I feel like she became a billionaire. Like she became a billionaire because of that tour, right?
The tour and the movie, the Taylor Swift movie.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow.
With those two things, she just passed a Billy.
Good for her.
And Travis Kelce's about to get real rich too from that.
Got to get what?
Rich.
Why? Why would he get rich?
Because if they get married, I'm sure he'll get like some of her money.
Nah, bro. They're both independently rich. You know, when you're at that level.
No. He's rich, but she's wealthy,
yeah, I know
bro.
she's next level rich, but I think when you're at that level, there has to be some prenup and some, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and
that's true.
And I'm pretty sure Taylor Swift has got like mental disorders. So
she's not gonna know how to manage her money or what?
No, she's got people for that. But like, I'm sure Travis Kelce's like, oh, this could go sideways. So I better protect myself. I don't know, whatever.
Taylor Swift, man, shout out
Taylor Swift.
You're a legend. I don't fuck with your music, but
no, she's got good music. You don't fuck with her music? I
15's a good record. Or
I
16?
think if you really listen to her music, she's got catchy, relatable stuff.
Yeah, I'd rather listen to like Lil Baby or
Well,
like
duh,
Polo
but I'm
G.
just saying from she's got an audience that wants to listen to that.
Oh yeah, like every single female in America.
Yeah.
Or non-female.
Yeah.
Because genders are. This is interesting. I was at the gym today.
Yeah.
I just joined this new gym called the UFC gym in Brea.
Oh, okay.
And I was sitting in this red light sauna, just chilling. And I hear the lady who runs the therapy room or the sauna room, she told another member, she was like, hey, there's a male member in the sauna. Is that okay? She was like, yeah, it's fine. And then she came up to me and she was like, hey, there's a female member that wants to join you in the sauna. Is that okay? I was like, yeah. And so I was just like thinking, I was like, why did she just use male and female as like a way, like are you assuming my gender?
Yeah.
Are you assuming I'm male? Because I might not be. And she just assumed her gender. And also, why is that even a conversation? You know?
Yeah.
Just like weird.
How many genders are there, Divij? Two genders.
I'm not going to answer this question.
Divij, how many genders are there?
Christian, I can't answer this question.
What are you scared of?
I don't know the answer. I get very confused.
See, okay, that's at least better. That's a good
answer. In
answer,
my mind,
actually.
I think there's somewhere between 2 to 4 genders.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
It can't be more than 4.
Yeah. You know what genders is when you're trans, some days you could just be like, I want to be a dude. Some days I want to be a female. You can it's because it's a spectrum. It's a spectrum.
What does that mean?
So if you're like non-binary, like
what does that mean?
Non-binary means you don't associate with one or the other. You could be you're on a spectrum.
Okay.
So
there's 3.
I mean, I don't know how many genders are really, but I know that today I feel like a woman.
Drop your thoughts in the comments. How many genders are there? I feel like I'm gonna lock in 3 as my final answer.
3. I think there's like 4 or 5, but I don't know. I think 4 or 5.
Could you imagine if this was a question on what is it? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? They ask these questions. It's like and there's 4 answers. Imagine if that was the question. It's like,
dude, that would
funny.
be. I don't even know if people. I don't even know, man. I think there's 5.
Oh, that's your answer. 5.
5, maybe more. Maybe more. What about like hermaphrodites?
What is that? Isn't that another word for ant?
No, hermaphrodite is like they got both sex organs. You got a penis and a vagina.
You got like
ovaries and fucking nuts.
back to Ted 2.
Okay.
There was a scene in there where he said, there's only... Let me regather my thoughts. Oh, yeah. Ted and Ted 2 said, Marky Mark, there's only guys with tits. There's no chicks with dicks. Do you agree with that statement?
There's no chicks with dicks. What about in Thailand?
It's just guys with big tits.
Guys with big tits. I don't think I agree with that. I don't think I agree with that. Anyway,
Ted 2 is a great movie. If you guys want to go watch that, you should go watch that instead of this stupid podcast where we talk about complete nonsense. Speaking of Marky Mark, I have a quote from Mr. Wahlberg.
Mr. Wahlberger himself.
Mr. Wahlberger, back to the God topic. He said, sometimes God, because that's the natural thing we should be talking about after we just spoke about trans. Sometimes God will slow you down so that the evil ahead of you will pass before you get there. Your delay could mean your protection.
Can you translate that for me in layman's terms?
Layman's terms, I think it's what Marky Mark was trying to say was like sometimes God will slow you down and have you take a step back in order to take a step forward.
Huh. So maybe God will
Yeah.
slow you down to prepare you more for what's coming.
Yeah.
That's cool. Someone said it was that dude Vic Blends. Have you seen that guy?
The barber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that dude is so well spoken. He said that God will prepare you for the things. I don't even want to butcher it. He said basically, God will not put something in your life that you can't handle, and that he'll prepare you for if you're not able to handle it yet, it won't come until you're ready to accept or what is gonna come your way.
So like he gives you the preparation time.
Yeah, he gives you time, so don't be in a rush because it's all this time that is just time that God's giving you to prep for what's coming.
Yeah.
So I think it was well said. I probably butchered it, but it was a cool thought to me that everyone's so focused on the destination they don't think about the journey. It's so cliche.
Yeah, it's a fact. Dude, let's transition away from God. I want to talk about movies because I've been in my movie bag recently.
Really?
There's a movie called Look Away on Netflix right now.
Yeah.
It's a good Halloween movie if you guys want to get in your horror vibes. It's about a girl who is going through it. She's kind of an outcast, and she decides that her reflection will now be her. And so her reflection takes over her life in reality. And so my question to you, Christian, is when you look in the mirror, what do you see? And would you let that person trade lives with you for a day?
Oh man. I mean, I think my reflection changes with over time. Right now, I would let that person change live with me.
How would you describe your reflection?
I think it's someone that might need to shave, might need to get his tooth replaced.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not quite there physically. But I see a person that is happy and a person that cares and then a person that loves very hard or loves a lot of people. So it's I don't know, I like my reflection. You?
No, it's good.
Yeah.
My reflection is definitely my my dark side, but also my ego.
Your ego?
Yeah.
You don't strike me as an egotistical person.
I'm not. But
yeah,
but
you seem pretty.
I think
you're ambitious. But.
No, for sure. I think I like to use my time when I'm looking at myself in the mirror to like pump myself up. It's like positive self-talk is what it is.
Yeah. So, do you think if you gain 10 pounds and you look yourself in the mirror, you would feel like shit?
Fuck yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Those 10 pounds of muscle.
Nah, I feel great, bro. I love muscle, dog. My dog just ate my zinnies.
Yeah.
What else we got?
What were you for Halloween?
I was the Joker.
You were the Joker. You got any photos?
I got some photos. I'm gonna show them to you.
Yeah. Hey, so I didn't actually watch the episode, but there were two things that struck me about the episode. George talked about something about your women. What's wrong with the women that you're...
So, on the latest episode of the George Janko Show, go check it out. We had a conversation about dating because Jess, George's sister, was telling us a story about this guy and this girl that went on a date. The girl, after the date, she developed a rash on her face. And so she went to the doctor because it got really bad. And the doctor was basically like, hey, you need to tell us if you've like been physical with somebody. And she was like, why? And they were like, you need to tell us right now. We also need to know who he is and where he lives. And she was like, why the fuck would I do that? I don't want to like share his info. And they were like, no. You don't understand. The person that you made out with is a cannibal and eats humans. And the rash that you have on your face is extremely rare. And it only comes from human flesh. And so I was completely thrown back because I think it's fucking disgusting. But then it made me think, I was like, making out is kind of gross.
Oh, it's so gross. Making out, you can transfer a lot of the same things.
Yeah, you're just like transferring spit for hours and hours. And I was just thinking, I was like, why do we do that? Like,
well, I think you just got to be careful about who you're
making out with.
Yeah, who you're making out with.
Well, I'm not making out with anybody right now, so.
Gotcha.
Except for my dog.
You don't make out with your dog.
Nah, but like sometimes like.
She licks, yeah.
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 You know. That was it.
That was a weird thing. And then the last thing I want to say is, dude, we have this ongoing thing where we call this dog the Dodgy.
Dodgy.
And Shauna was like something about
Deji.
Talking about the fighters being dodgy fighters, and you're like, the dodgy.
In my mind, I thought about, because me and Christian have, we go way back. So
joke.
We have this little inside joke
about the dog.
Yeah, but she was referring to Deji on the podcast.
Oh.
She was like said something about Deji.
Oh, honestly, I know you guys probably won't get it, but it cracked me the fuck up, and I watched it. I think. Probably for 30 minutes.
That's hilarious.
It made me laugh so hard.
Because in my mind, I was like, wait.
You're like, Dodgy?
I wanted to say it, but I was like, damn, it's not going to make any sense.
Yeah, I know. It's funny.
Zin, this is me expressing my love for you. We really want the brand deal. Please, even if it's just a little bit of money or honestly maybe even free product, we'd love to promote you guys. Because this shit is fire. I think that's all we got, bro. This podcast has been absolutely fucking all over the place.
We're manic on this podcast.
It's Friday. It's been a long week.
Friday. Okay, you know what I'm doing right now? I'm going down to Fullerton, actually.
Today?
Yeah, right now, after this.
Oh, God, traffic.
Is this going to be bad, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, so we got this dinner party set up. They're serving us. It has to be a 20-person minimum to get this, dinner party. And they're serving an entire lamb.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they're butchering an entire lamb and serving it up, and you need a dinner party minimum 20.
Did you just eat at Yoshinoya?
Bro, I've been going hard with the food content. I got a lot of food content coming, but
I see a big future for you in that.
It's helping. That shit helps my business, bro. It helps so much, bro. When restaurants see that, they want to work.
If you're a restaurant and you somehow made it this far, you should work with Christian.
Yeah, we do influencer collabs at restaurants to promote it and helps get the UGC content going on their pages. It's really a win-win for everyone. So yeah, it's cool.
Let's stop. Mm-hmm. Enjoy the lamb. Send me some pictures.
Yep.
And that's a wrap. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 89. This has been a very chaotic episode. I'm literally chewing as I'm talking to you guys, but we appreciate y'all. If you made it this far, you probably didn't, but if you did, we love you. And thank you guys for running up the YouTube numbers. We really appreciate it. Make sure you guys subscribe, leave a review, follow Christian, follow Winter, at Winter the Pomsky. And that's it. Bye.
Bye.